Tesla Model Y versus the Kia EV6 in just 5 minutes. Can Kia compete with the world's best-selling electric car in Model Y? Well, you will be surprised how well it actually can. So let's get started, and we will begin with the most important spec of any car: the price. The Model Y starts at just under $50,000 and tops out at a little over $70,000, where the EV6 starts at around $5,000 less and tops out in mid-60s. However, that gap is easily closed by the $7,500 tax credit in the United States that the Model Y is qualified for, where the EV6 does not. Of course, it is now much harder to qualify as a buyer, but there is a loophole of leasing the car and getting that sweet $7,500 discount no matter what, though not all dealers will do it. Alright, now the second most important spec of any EV is, of course, the range. In this case, both cars push beyond the 300-mile EPA range, with the Model Y options spanning from 279 to 330 miles and EV6 ranging from 232 to 310. It is important to note that Teslas do underperform their EPA ratings more than other EVs, including Kia. Now, 0 to 60 is usually the category where Model Y rules the electric crossover segment, but this time we've got a rare exception. While the Model Y covers 0 to 60 in impressive 3.5 seconds, the EV6 does it in just 3.4. Now let's talk about fast charging. On paper, both of these cars look almost identical. The Model Y claims to have the max rate of 250 kilowatts, charging from 0 to 80% in just 15 minutes, while the EV6 tops out at 240 kilowatts, charging 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. However, pretty much all independent tests have shown that Tesla's times are closer to half an hour, which is double of what's advertised. The EV6 also has a perk, which is 1,000 kilowatt hours of free charging at Electrify America, which translates into 3,500 to 4,000 miles, and that should be good enough for a few road trips. Tesla, on the other hand, does not offer any free charging. Now let's get into some fun stuff, but before that, a quick reminder that this video is brought to you by NeoCharge. You can now charge two cars at the same time without spending a ton of money on rewiring your home. All you need is the smart splitter from NeoCharge. Get one today and use the discount code in the description of this video. Now let's talk about some cool features, including the tech. The Model Y has the best driver assist tech on the market with the autopilot, which comes free, but don't confuse it with the $12,000 full self-driving package, formerly priced at $15,000, which I have long believed is the worst offered value of any car feature on the planet. EV6 does offer the Kia Drive Wise driver assist feature, and it is pretty average. Model Y does offer tons of infotainment, including the apps like Netflix and YouTube, plus various music streaming apps and an internet browser. It also offers a Sentry mode, by far the best built-in dash cam and a security system in one. However, it is lacking some big common features that are all deal breakers for me, including the complete absence of the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration, instrument panel or head-up display, and a manual adjustment for air vents. EV6 offers the V2L capabilities, so you can power your house appliances or a campsite, the augmented reality head-up display, and 5 different levels of regen braking, though its frunk is so tiny it's barely a lunchbox. EV6 has a bit of a better warranty at 5 years 60,000 miles versus Model Y's 4-year 50,000-mile one. 23 NHTSA safety recalls for the Model Y to just 1 for the EV6. Now, if you're like me and you're not a big fan of either one of them, the EV6 was the only car I've ever returned early to the car manufacturer, and I only drove the Model Y because it was part of my job and I hated it, well, not to worry. There are over 30 other crossover EVs that you can pick from, and I have jammed all of them for you into this video right here. Alright, looking forward to all of your comments. Other than that, see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.